Oh, hell no, don't. We all rolling, right? Yeah, don't pass this up. No, you clicked on the right video. No, don't you pass. No, hold on. Hell no. Yeah, you clicked on the right episode. I don't care what you was really looking for. You clicked on some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop cursing on my intros if we want to get this sponsorship money. Huh, Eastside, bro? My bad, bro. Look, y'all know. Look, it's the end of season. 3. I'm trying to get better, bro. You know what I'm saying? We having corporate talks on the daily when I come in, man. How y'all been, bro? I miss y'all, bro. I've been gone. I've been in St. Louis this whole time. I've been gone. I miss y'all. I asked my dog Eastside, bro. I walked in this bitch with a Kool-Aid smile on, bro. I've been missing my folks, missing my podcast, been able to talk my shit. I'm glad to be back. God damn it. Feels good. And we ain't gonna waste no time today because I don't know how long this episode gonna be because it's just your boy today. I ain't got no guests. Y'all know how I do. I like to end the seasons with me. You feel what I'm saying? Get y'all riled up for the next season, to come. So like I said before, man, we ain't gonna waste no time, and we're gonna get right to it, man. Let's do this. Welcome back to another episode of the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, John Little, a.k.a. John, a.k.a. Mr. I-70. Yeah, if you anywhere on I-70 highway from St. Louis to KC, you know me by now. You know what I'm saying? Or you should. You know what I'm saying? You should. And before we get going, make sure you please, y'all, I'm begging y'all, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you get this, this good game, you know what I'm saying, when it drops. Because I be missing stuff too. My favorite podcast, I may not get my favorite podcast till I get on the toilet. That's when my favorite podcast pop up on my YouTube feed when I'm sitting down. Fellas, you know how it be when you're on the toilet? We sit there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 29, y'all. Can I get a hand clap? Me, I know you over to talk to the big dog, but let me get a hand clap. Yeah, man, your boy just turned 29, man. The Cougars are in an uproar. Yeah, I know. The Mills are in an uproar with the boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see this boyish look I got? I still look good, bitch. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers 29, boy, you look 29. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting carded at the gas station. You know what I mean? Look at God. Look how God doing. But I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm trying to grow my chin hair in, bro. Like, this shit kind of annoying, bro. And let me tell you, Cougar, something. Stop saying that freaky shit to me that y'all be saying. I'm in the barbershop. I'm getting my hair cut. I say, yeah, man, I'm trying to grow this in. This Cougar gonna talk about something. Oh, I can help you with that. Girl, you're nasty, okay? Because I know what you're getting at. You feel what I'm saying? You're nasty. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute, you know what I mean? Talk to you about it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't tell her, I didn't shoo her off or nothing like that. I just let her know. Don't be saying things like that while everybody can hear you. Talk to John on the side, man. We can get something done, man. You know what I mean? Fellas, I know y'all. Look, fellas, I know. Y'all been missing the gospel. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't been able to preach to the congregation in a couple weeks. But we back, baby. You know what I'm saying? We back in effect. You know what I'm saying? And for my first sermon that I'm going to give to the fellas, let me tell you something. What's today? December what? Well, when y'all get it, whatever day it's going to be, it's December, bro. Look, let me tell you something. She ain't acting right, cut her ass off. All right? It's too close to Christmas, my boy. Nah, you don't want them problems. Nah, she ain't even acting right. Then don't let her look. And it's December, ladies. Don't try to come back now. Oh, let's go on that date. You was talking about, bitch, no. Because you played with me all year. Now, all of a sudden, you want the little Aviance and you want to go on a little candlelit walk. What is it? Christmas light walk, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? You want to go get some little pumpkin spice, eggnog. Is that a thing? Pumpkin spice eggnog? Motherfuckers, I don't drink eggnog, okay? I don't know. That ain't really my get down, you know what I'm saying? But I heard motherfuckers just putting Hennessy in the eggnog, though. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that this year. Yeah, I know how your boy get about my Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Know how I get about my Hennessy. But yeah, fellas, you know what I mean? If she ain't acting right, let's try again January 1st. You know what I'm saying? New year, new me. You may not even want to fuck with on January 1st. You know what I'm saying? Is my mic good? I've been talking good this whole time. I'm bad, y'all. I'm a little excited, bro. I told you I miss y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love this podcast shit. I didn't realize how much I love podcasting, bro, until I missed them to little 2 weeks, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was finna come back and make it. My dumb ass and caught a motherfucking flat out in St. Louis. You know what I mean? Had to get a new tire, all this good shit. But, you know what I mean? I didn't know how much I love podcasting, bro, until I took this break. I was so ready to come this morning. Okay, that didn't sound good. Okay, I was so ready to come to the podcast this morning. Okay, because man, I love this shit. You know what I mean? It's just, and like I said before, I didn't know I loved it until I didn't get to do it. You know what I mean? And saying that's why I didn't want to guest today, man, because I'm gonna babble, I'm gonna jump all over the place. You know what I mean? Because I ain't talked to my folks in a minute, man. So you know what I mean? Kick back with the boy. I know a lot of y'all didn't switch videos by now. Bring your ass back. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn this shit off. You know what I'm saying? This game right here. This John. You know what I'm saying? The people's champ. Everybody love me, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and before we move any further, Before we move any further, let me get my notes together. Okay, we still doing, and man, I need to get my dog Eastside to come and give me a actual, so I can record this, bro, so I can put it on my page, bro. I've been slacking. I-70 Podcast, bro, we are doing a Chiefs ticket giveaway. You know what I'm saying? A Chiefs ticket giveaway to the game. It's on Christmas. It's against the Raiders. If you're a true Chiefs fan, you know how important that game is. You understand what I'm saying? You know you need to be in the building. You know what I mean? You're going to have Uncle them jealous because you there. While they opening presents, you opening a brew. You know what I mean? Good seats ain't it, huh, me? Yeah, man, good seats, man. So just make sure y'all tap in. We're going to do more, you know, leading up to it. We're going to do more. I need to do better, you know what I mean, doing this promo because, I mean, we doing it, you know, through I-70, the giveaway. So make sure y'all tap in with us, man. We giving away Chiefs tickets. You know what I mean? Make sure I had to take care of that business because I be missing the shit. You know what I mean? Oh, and then furthermore, moving forward, you know what I mean? Y'all know I'm a person who I love to show love. You know, that's one of the reasons why I'm happy that I have a podcast because I love to show love. I love to praise people and give them flowers. I love to support because support is free. You know what I mean? In a sense. Excuse me. And like people who don't support other individuals that's trying, me and you ain't on the same accord, man, because I don't give a damn if you got 10 followers, bro. If you ask me to post something or something, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, man, who knows, you know, who may see it. So for everybody, you know, because I can't say yes to everybody as far as guests. And it's picking up steam where people hit me up from different occupations and walks of life. And I can't say yes to everybody. It's only 12 seasons 12 episodes in the season, y'all. So to combat that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a song of the week and a brand of the week. And that entails it's just basically me showing love to local artists for right now. You know what I mean? Or up-and-coming artists, not even just KC. Up-and-coming artists who want to get their name out. You know what I mean? That's the love that I'm going to show. Because like I said, I wish I could say yes to everybody. I wish I could pack all y'all ass into an arena and do all the podcasts at once. But, you know, it's just not possible. So just moving forward on I-70 Podcast, we're going to be doing a song of the week and a brand of the week to help, you know, local artists or up-and-coming artists and local designers and up-and-coming designers get their name out there, get some content, you know, and get they merch and they songs on the best podcast in the world. This is where you want it to be. Ain't nobody else doing this. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's for sure that. So, you know, that's what Jonathan want to do moving forward. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I was talking to my dog Eastside when I came in. You know, I've been home for the past 2 weeks. I went for my 10-year high school reunion. And then I came back, and then I left again for Thanksgiving. And I was telling my dog, I'm like, bro, it's just, I needed that, bro. Like, I needed to go home. You know what I mean? It kind of put everything into perspective. You know what I mean? I got to see all my babies. Y'all know John ain't got no kids, so I got to see all my nieces and nephews. They all getting old on me. You know what I mean? So just being home, bro, and feeling that love is, you know, exactly what I needed at the time. You know what I mean? I didn't know how much I needed it, but, you know what I mean? Yeah, going home was very refreshing, you know. It was so refreshing that I wanted to get back. Like, I wasn't there on something, and I don't never want to go home. I was at home like, I need to get back. You know what I mean? Because it kind of put everything into perspective going home, bro. You go home, and you see people who you hadn't seen in a minute. Like, I pulled up on my homeboy mama. I'm down in the hood at my mama house, and I'm teaching my nephew how to drive, and I pull up at my homeboy mama house. I see her coming out the house. I hop out. She didn't know who the hell I was at first. Mama was a little scared. Mama, I ain't going to tell who you is, but Mama was a little scared. I hopped out that passenger seat. And, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing his mama, man, just because seeing his mama get old. I haven't seen his mama in a minute, but, you know, his mama older woman now. So just seeing that, bro, going home, seeing your elders getting older, seeing your nieces and nephews and, you know, getting older, it kind of put life into perspective. And like I said, I just turned 29, so it's kind of like, I came back on I'm trying to get on my grind shit. Like, I'm really trying to, you know, get to it now. You know what I mean? Because, man, 30 right around the corner for the boy. And everybody, look, y'all, we ain't old. Fuck what these motherfuckers be trying to tell us, bro. We in our motherfucking prime. Goddamn, we in our prime mentally. We in our prime financially. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I mean, we in our prime right now, man. Don't let nobody tell us we old, bro. Fuck them young motherfuckers and them old motherfuckers who truly are old. No. You feel what I'm saying? We still at tip-top condition. Just take a little bit more for us. You know what I'm saying? Getting up is a little harder now. You hit your motherfucking hand on the cabinet. That motherfucker hurt for a week. Little shit like that be transpiring, y'all, when you get older. You know what I mean? What I want to talk about, bro? Oh, let's do this, bro. Let's talk about, look, and I hate to do this, bro, because he's one of my favorite rappers. Let's talk about T.I.'s son. Oh, I wish I was here last week because I'd have really took off. But I really want to just bring him up, not to jump on him or nothing like that, bro. Even though he is a grown ass man, I'm talking like he's a little kid. No, I can expound on him. For me, that's a problem for me because I'm an individual who really did grow up in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? He's an individual. He's his son, and I don't want to make it personal, but I mean, I'm speaking on it, so I guess it is. But individuals who don't grow up in the hood, who want to be from the hood hella bad, bro, you corny. You corny as shit, bro. Like, that shit corny. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm speaking to him. But your daddy been a millionaire since you was born, my nigga. Like, and you ain't gonna sell that story to me that you was at your grandma's house struggling. You feel what I'm saying? Cap, my nigga. Cap, bro. I remember seeing you on them motherfucking episodes. You know what I mean? You wasn't struggling, Jack. You know what I mean? Cut that shit out. You know what I mean? But just moving forward, and you know I'm always trying to touch the youth. It's okay to be who you are, bro. You know what I mean? Especially at this age, because every male who will tell you who grew up like that, we all tell you, bro, at this stage of my life, that shit was stupid. That shit was dumb. It didn't amount to nothing. It was nothing but stupidity and, you know, just unnecessary violence and shit motherfuckers went through because that was just our circumstances. So it offends me when somebody who's not from that ilk, who don't come from that, try to portray themselves to be that, because I've really lost homeboys to gun violence and prison and drugs and things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? So it bothers me when the individual who didn't grow up like that try to put themselves in that light, because you're only doing it because you want that cachet or that look that comes with being from the hood. And I'm telling you now as a 29-year-old man that shit is whack. Fuck that. Kids ain't supposed to grow up like that. You should want to grow up in the suburbs. You should want your kids to, because I'm going to tell you what, any motherfucker that grew up in the hood will tell you where they going to raise their kids at. They're going to try to raise them in the suburbs or at least move them there at some point in time, because they don't want them to grow up like that, because that shit is bullshit. That shit is whack. You feel what I'm saying? Some of the ideologies that we live by and some of the dogmas that we subscribe to, that shit whack, bro. You know what I mean? And it's caused a lot of brown folks, you know what I'm saying, black and brown folks to end up, you know, in the prison or dead over some stupid shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you know, that situation kind of, it irritated me more than anything, bro. Like, you know, you embarrassing yourself. You at a Atlanta Falcons football game, and it's the celebration of hip hop in Atlanta, 50 years of hip hop in Atlanta. And you choose to go off on a rant on Instagram Live, by the way, to put out to the world, trying to make it seem like you really come from the hood, and you embarrassed yourself like your father said on the video. Brother, you embarrassed yourself. You know what I mean? And anybody who does that, anybody who faking the funk, bro, you embarrassing yourself, especially to a motherfucker like me, because I don't walk around this bitch no more I used to in my younger age. I don't walk around here with my hood on my sleeve or my hood on my forehead like, yeah, this is what I'm about, because it ain't what I'm about. That's just where I'm from. And do I appreciate some of the lessons and some of the morals and principles that was instilled in me because of the neighborhood I come from? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But that shit don't define me. It used to. It don't define me no more. That shit is beneath, what my dog said, that shit is beneath my shoe. You know what I mean? That shit whack, bro. That shit don't mean nothing. And ain't no money in the streets no motherfucking way. Y'all young kids, man, y'all do this streaming shit that y'all do, man. Motherfuckers is making more, these streamers that, you know, these kids, they stream their games and, you know, things like that, bro. Y'all making more money than the motherfuckers selling drugs in the hood. Believe me. I know the motherfuckers who really get money. You wanna know where they at? Locked up. That's a fact. And the motherfuckers that's still on the street, you ain't really doing nothing. You petty hustling. You gonna end up going to jail and catch a mandatory minimum for petty hustling. And I think that's, you hustling backwards, in my opinion. That's what we say in my hood, you hustling backwards. So, you know, I just want to expound on that because, you know, I just want to affect the youth, man, and let it be known. It is okay to be cool, bro. It is okay to be a nerd. It is okay to be a gamer. It is okay to be, hell, a rock enthusiast, my nigga. Is that archaeology? That's archaeology. Yeah, if you're a rock enthusiast, bro, be that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about, bro. You don't want to die or go to jail being somebody you're not. And I had to learn that from an older gentleman in my neighborhood who did 15 years in the pen. You know, he let it be known, hey, bro, it's okay to be who you gonna be, because there's a lot of people behind that wall who back there for being something that they ain't. And I know they, you know, killing themselves at night, you know, figuratively, you know what I mean? Because they doing time for some shit that, you know, they really wasn't into, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hood gives me a certain disposition, and I say that. It makes me walk around with a certain disposition, but, you know, like I said before, life is so much bigger than where we come from, bro. Life is so much bigger than them blocks we claim, them hoods we claim. Hell, even the city we claim, bro. The world is so much bigger, and you have so much more to do, man. So to the youth, please don't be like that young man, because he's obviously lost. He's trying to find himself. He wants some form of attention from the streets. And, you know, like I said before, coming from an individual who has lost friends, I got 2 best friends in prison right now, and I don't know when they come home. At least I'll be damn near 35, 40 when them boys come home. 2 of my best friends. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I miss them every day. And honestly speaking, we don't even talk like that, you know, on a daily. You know what I mean? But I miss them boys daily. I pray for them daily. You know what I mean? So everybody out there, man, just be who you are and don't try to be somebody you're not. Because, I mean, it's consequences to everything. Let me see. You know, like I told y'all, man, end of season 3. And, you know, I'm excited. And what I wanted to do was, I wanted to speak on one of my favorite episodes of season 3. Kind of just a little recap. My favorite episode probably would be, what did I write down? The episode number 30. So if you need a reference, episode number 30, Barbers, Boxing, and Excellence, was probably my favorite. Well, not probably. It was my favorite episode of season 3. Because, I mean, it was just that look was what I started this podcast for. You know what I mean? Having a father come sit down with his sons, and his sons are doing amazing things, and getting to see that he's proud and see that light in his eye, man, watching his 2 sons be successful is what I started this podcast for. My daddy loved that episode, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about, bro. You know what I mean? It's about the youth. It's about, you know what I mean? What's the word I'm looking for? Inspiring the youth. Inspiring the youth, man. That's what this all about, man. So I would say that's my favorite episode. And to see that them boys is still pressing on, they're doing good things. You know what I mean? I think Ryan, he finally opened up his barbershop. He spoke about it on the episode. I can't remember if the little homie Malachi went down and did his boxing event yet down in Florida Nationals. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check on that, because y'all know I'm a boxing enthusiast. I'm gonna watch that Ryan Garcia fight. Hey, Eastside, bro, you gonna watch that Ryan Garcia fight tonight? Probably. And look, it's just gonna be background noise for me, y'all. You know what I mean? Because Ryan Garcia, that motherfucker fast. You know what I mean? But I'm not a fan like that. You know what I mean? He's a social media boxer, if you ask me. But you know, the boy only got 1 loss, so he been doing something right. So, but yeah, that's my favorite episode so far from season 3. Was that episode, because it just. I prayed on that episode. I did proper research, and it showed me, bro, I can interview 3 people at one time by myself, bro. So it was kind of like, that episode was kind of like me gauging where I am in this whole podcast thing. You know what I mean? So that was my favorite episode of season 3. And then another thing that, you know, was big for me in season 3 is just that, bro, I don't give a fuck about the numbers, bro. You know what I mean? And like, I just make this a PSA for anybody who want to start a podcast, bro. Don't focus on the numbers starting off, bro. Man, I don't give a fuck about them numbers. I don't give a fuck about if my video get 50 views, bro, in a month. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I care about the work. That's what I care about. I want to be able to say that me and my team is out working everybody, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's podcasts will maybe have more views than me, subscribers, likes, shares, all that good shit. But they're not fucking with me. You know what I mean? And I don't give a damn about the views right now. You know what I mean? I care about the work that I care about. I can stand up and poke my chest out and say, me and my team, we working. We putting feet to the pavement. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, because of the work that we putting in and finna put in, because we finna turn this shit up. Me and the big dog Issa, we was talking just a second ago before we started shooting. We finna turn this shit all the way up. You know what I mean? It's really finna go up. He believe in me. I believe in him. I believe in the whole team over at NSPN. Like, bro, it's something coming. You know, something coming down the pipeline, bro. So, just, you know, the message I want to give to any podcast that's coming up, bro, you're not going to get views. You may catch lightning in the bottle, but most of us in the podcast industry will tell you it's humble beginnings. And if you focus on the numbers, bro, you will become unsatisfied and you will quit. That's a fact. You feel what I'm saying? I'm almost at a year doing this. Damn, I'm almost at a year. I'm gonna get some strippers or some big girls come here and do something when I reach a year of me. You got to come too. So listen, man. Just if you focus on the numbers and just the subscribers, bro, you're going to quit. Please believe me. I've never had that feeling because I kind of got into it and I fell in love with it. It's like accepting your partner for who they are. You know what I mean? I accepted that I wasn't gonna be making no money starting out with the podcast, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Because I think, you know, Ice Cube said it on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. He was like, don't get into nothing if you're not expecting to not get paid for the first, I think he said 5 years, you know what I mean? We gonna get paid before that. But, you know, that's a great message, you know what I mean? Because I'm telling y'all, bro, and I know I always reiterate myself. I say things 3 or 4 times, but focus on the work. Don't focus on a number. Focus on having good product, putting in the work, and, you know, really being dedicated, you know, and being consistent, bro. That's what this shit is all about, in my opinion, is being consistent. I've grown a level of, like, I don't want to say fans, but, you know, a following, because I'm just consistent, bro. You know what I mean? And, you know, we try to be as consistent as possible. Hell, it's in the guidelines over here in NSPN. So if you think you finna come over to NSPN and think you finna just shoot a podcast and then we'll holler at you next month, oh, hell no. It is guidelines and rules to this shit. You will be consistent over here. You know what I mean? And it was beautiful for me when they told me to be consistent because, like I said before, y'all, this podcast has made me consistent. I've never really been a person who is consistent with things at all, ever in my life. You know what I mean? So this podcast, you know, it make me want to sit down. Like, this is my chair. You know what I mean? This is my spot. I'm at home. I'm at the shop, Cigar Lounge. You know what I mean? With my people, Mike. You know what I mean? Mike and Dave. You know, they always show me love. You know, Mike's homeboy last time I was in here, he coined John the Don. Yeah, he did. We were sitting right over there. They had me sipping on some bourbon and smoking a cigar. And he called me John the Don. So I don't want y'all to think John came over there. No. That was given to me by an older statesman, you know what I mean? A seasoned gentleman, you know what I mean? He felt God put that on his heart to call me that, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm running with, you know what I mean? Don't get mad at me because that's my nickname. What else I want to talk about? Let me see. My favorite guest, man, you want to know what? I'm going to do this. And I'm not going to do this because, you know, I work for the motherfucker. It was when my dog, just recently, my dog Eastside sat down with me, bro, because that motherfucker, he loved podcasting. You feel what I'm saying? So when you get him, when he sit down, bro, you just see the light in his eyes pop out. You know what I mean? He want to talk, you know what I mean? So I love that, you know what I mean? Because it makes my job easier, you know what I mean? So I would say that he was my favorite guest of season 3 just because, and it wasn't playing. You know, I literally came in, I was going to do an episode by myself, and bro was just like, shit, let me do it with you. And hell yeah, I said yeah, because what the fuck I'm going to do? Tell him no. Then my episode on dropping some other shit. But yeah, bro, you know what I mean? Season 3 was good because it was kind of like, I felt the love of the city in season 3. You know what I mean? And that's real. And I want to say to the city of Kansas City and the individuals who support me and follow me and things of that nature, bro, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Because it makes me feel very, very good, bro, because I'm doing something genuine and I'm getting a great response from it, y'all. I don't come on here and talk about people or, you know what I mean? This platform ain't used for negativity, bro. I'm about so much positivity, bro, and you know, people are taking to it here in Kansas City and other places, you know what I mean? But I get to personally see it in KC, you know what I mean? And one thing I'll say, man, when you ask me, hey, bro, let me get on the podcast, I want to make another announcement because, you know, we coming up on season 4. If you're going to ask me to be on the podcast, please have all your ducks in order before you decide to come on the podcast because it makes it better for me and for you. A lot of y'all will ask me to get on the podcast. I'm going to say artists. A lot of artists, y'all will, you know, ask me, hey, bro, can I get on the podcast? Brother, you don't have an EP out yet. You don't have a mixtape out. You don't have, you know, a project out. So anytime, and anybody I've ever talked about being on the podcast, I say the same thing. Make sure you got something to promote before you come. Make it worth your while, bro. You don't have an EP out. You're going to come sit on the podcast. You have a single. And that's going to be the end of, you know what I mean, the attention you're going to attract. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're going to be on the podcast, please have your ducks in order. Have your have your website up. Have your Instagram up, looking professional. Have your songs ready. Have your EP out. Have something to promote. A show coming up. A video shoot. Anything, bro. Don't come on the podcast, bro, if you don't have nothing going. You know what I mean? And I hate the way that sounds, but it's the truth. It got to be a win-win situation at this point. Starting out, I would put anybody on the podcast, bro. Now I'm at that point where it's like, now I have to pick and choose who I have on the podcast because now it has to make sense. You know what I mean? It's a young gentleman here, rap out of Independence. My dog hit me up all the time. You good? Oh, okay. It's a rap out of Independence. Young white dude. He always hit me up on Instagram like, hey, bro, you got any December openings and things like that. And I be wanting to get him on just because of, you know, I love that, bro. Like, I love when the motherfucker hit me up. Me and my mic been mad this whole time, darling? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm checking with the boss lady back there in the back. But yeah, man, like he hit me up all the time and be like, bro, and I, like I told you, bro, I want to say yes to everybody, bro. It has to make sense, bro. This is a business, bro. You feel what I'm saying? When the powers that be came down and said, hey, we switching this shit over from just being, it was always a business, but it was a little more even keel and, going with the motion when I first came through the door. But, we had that meeting and it's kind of like it changed everything for the better, you know what I mean? And now when it comes to guests, I just want it to make sense for me, bro. So just have all your shit in order. Have a drop. If you do merch, have a drop coming. So when we do the episode, it's the week of or the week before or the week after your drop to where, you got content plus your merch or your single or your product or whatever. You know what I mean? So just make it make sense for both parties involved. Because like I said before, I want to say yes to everybody, but I mean, it's just not possible. You know what I mean? It's just not possible. One thing I want to speak on, because it happened right here in KC, and I'm going to leave the names anonymous because they're children. And I don't really want to talk about kids or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Because it kind of get dicey, you know. Well, let me say this. I won't say their name because they're children. But what high school is this? At Shawnee Mission East High School, a young black woman, she was assaulted by a young white man. He broke her nose and called her a racial slur before he broke her nose. She confronted him after the racial slurs and, he broke her nose. And I just kind of wanted to touch on the topic just for a while. And I want to say this to the women, black women, period. It's never a good, in my opinion, and I grew up with sisters, man, so I've had to deal with this. I've had to knuckle up with plenty of men because of my sisters, man, plenty. You know what I mean? It's never a good idea for a woman to put herself in a position where she is going to possibly become combative with a man. You know what I mean? And I'm saying this raised in a house full of women. It's never a good idea, darling, because I mean, you may be tough as goddamn me titanium. If that man decide to hit you, baby, you fuck around and go to sleep. You know what I mean? Even if he hit half as hard, he gonna do some damage to you. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a young boy. He hit a young girl. He broke her nose. You know what I mean? So just ladies, and I know, because men be having y'all fucked up. I know. These motherfuckers, these men be having y'all fucked up. They be talking crazy. But it's like, just from God, you're not equipped, some of y'all, not equipped to deal with the strength of a man. You know what I mean? So just, even though that young man called her racial slur, to me, I just wish she would have just said what she had to say and kept it pushing. You know what I mean? Because it's never a good idea. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, ladies, you're going to lose if that man is a coward. And if he hits women, you're going to lose. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's my message to her and, women, period. Like, just, I don't know, find it in your heart to just say, because, women, y'all power come from words. Can't nobody cut deep like a woman. All the shit that women come up with is just, it baffles me. You know what I mean? It's like, y'all know how to cut deep. Men, ladies, y'all say shit that make men go, damn. Man, you went that deep? You gonna say, my grandma? Fuck my grandma? What? And fuck your dead grandma? What? Now, that was too far. You know what I mean? So, use y'all words, lady, because y'all cut deep. You know what I mean? Just don't put yourself in a position where, this could happen. Because, I mean, like I said before, if a man is a coward and he hit women, it may be a bad situation for you. In regards to the gentleman who assaulted her, like I said before, I ain't gonna say his name or pound on because he a kid at the end of the day, man. I'm a firm believer in second chances, bro. I don't think that young man should. He did what he did. He's going to have to pay the price for it. He's been charged. But me personally, and I don't give a damn who I offend, but I don't think kids should be held accountable for some shit they did when they was kids, 14, 15 years old. We've all done fucked up things when we was kids, bro, period. I've done plenty of things that I'm not proud of, and if people knew about it, I wouldn't want that to be the only thing people think of, how they view me, because I was a child. I was a kid at the time, and he was a kid. He fucked up. He did the wrong thing. He said a racial slur, this, that, and the third. And ain't no telling who he heard it from. But for me, Jonathan got to always, bring a little humor into the situation. I'm laughing, but serious. Where your daddy at, bro? Like, I just want to talk to the father of the young gentleman, because I want to know if you teaching that in the household. Because if you are teaching that in the household, I need to get on your ass, pause. You know what I mean? Because I need to teach you that ain't the move. You know what I mean? Like, bro, people who teach their kids that, bro, like, I don't know. Like, I ain't even gonna spend too much time on that because I mean, I could have a whole episode. And my goal is to have a racist white person sit down with me, bro. Like, because I just want to get to, because I feel like I can crack that code. Like, that's just Jonathan. That's just how I think. You know what I mean? But in regards to the situation that transpired, bro, the law did what they needed to do. The young man was charged. I did not like, though, it said that her and the young boy was suspended. And let me tell you why that affects me, because I experienced that a lot growing up. Everybody know at this point I was a little rowdy motherfucker growing up. I fought a lot, but I was always a good kid. And I ran into that situation a lot where I was justified in whooping ass, but I still got suspended for it. You know, they'll be like, oh, well, but since you hit him back, we got to suspend you too. And I just think that shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that young man should be suspended, not her. Don't suspend her. The fuck you suspending her for? You feel what I'm saying? He said what he said to her, and then he punched her. You feel what I'm saying? And I just don't like when the school system does that, bro, because in my opinion, it's given justification in a sense to, like, no, motherfucker, don't suspend me too. Suspend that person. That person was in the wrong. I ain't did shit. I ain't do nothing but confront that person with my words, and that the person decided to, you know, assault me. You know what I mean? So I just don't like that shit, bro, because it's a cop out to me. You know what I mean? Let me be transparent. I used to work for Amazon when I first moved up here. I was in the warehouse, and then I was a driver. I worked my way up to being a driver, but it was a situation where I got promoted to dispatch, and it was a gentleman, white guy. He was disgruntled all day, like was threatening to quit and all this other shit. And long story short, when he got back to the warehouse, he called me a nigga. I slapped the shit out that white boy. Oh, I slapped the shit out of that boy. And I got fired for it. That's how I got fired from Amazon. You know what I mean? But I don't regret that shit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he deserved that. You know what I mean? Because I don't warrant that. You know what I mean? And I never, you know, you have individuals out there who will be like, stop letting words affect you. I'm slapping the shit out of you every time you say that shit to me. Because I remember the first time in Manhattan, Kansas, up at K-State, two drunk white dudes, country boys, RP my dog Zay. We was walking together, having a good old time. We having a LeBron versus Kobe debate. Walking, having a good time, bro. Man, I miss that nigga. But we walking, having a good time. And, I mean, these two white boys, they was drunk, bro. Like, I mean, blacked out drunk. And we walking. And we walked past them, bro. We didn't bump into them or nothing. I actually put my arm on Zay's shoulder and pulled him out the way because we having a good conversation. I'm like, bro, watch out, bro, because I can see they ain't going to move out the way. Come on. This long before we cross paths. So when we finally cross past, the fat white boy say, oh, don't be a bitch and move out the way. I was stunned. I didn't know he was talking to me. I'm like, I'm talking to me? Because we wasn't even talking to him. And so me and Zay, we turned around and, oh, did they let the N-words fly? I had never, that was the first time, I think I was 21, 22. It was the first time in my life a white boy had called me a nigga to my face, like, and meant it, nigger, excuse me, ER, and to my face and meant it. And initially, if you've never been in Manhattan, Kansas, it's a very Caucasian town. And my dog Zay, he was just like, bro, John, come on, let's just dip, because it ain't gonna end well for us, bro. Like, we gonna whoop their ass, bro, and we gonna get locked up, because down in Aggieville, Manhattan, Kansas, they have police officers right there, and they have MPs for the, you know, the military guys. And it still stunned me to this day that none of them officers or nobody did nothing. I mean, we in the middle of the street, in the middle of a four-way, and they calling us out our name. None of them officers intervene, nothing. You know what I mean? We take off walking down the street. They start following us, just throwing slurs. And shit, I got tired of it. John told Zay, hey, bro, I'm finna get down, bro. What you finna do? Shit, Zay followed the suit. You know what I mean? My dog Zay, man, I miss that nigga. I miss you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Zay threw the first punch and set it off, and we beat the dog shit out them white boys out there. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And, you know, I brought that story up just because that feeling of hearing that word, bro, and the motherfucker, because the motherfucker feel like they're saying it because they feel like this is the deepest I can cut as a black person. When a person decides to call you that and mean it in that, you know, term, they trying to cut as deep as they can. They feel like, okay, this is the deepest I'm going to cut. So I don't mind individuals who take the Martin Luther King aspect of turn the other cheek and just let it go. I'm of the Malcolm X ilk. I'm whooping ass. Okay. I'm an individual from the streets. I have bond money set aside all the time. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? That's just how I get out. So, that situation, I just wanted to bring it up because, it was out here in KC, and, I just feel like it was only right that I, bring that up. What's some shit I want to talk about? And this situation, I'm gonna be careful with it because it's an ongoing investigation. The individual Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder, NBA team, is under investigation right now for allegedly having relations with an underage woman. And I am not going to, go crazy on the situation because it's still under investigation. And one thing I never want to do is prematurely judge or condemn somebody before they've had their day in court, because who knows? You know what I mean? We don't know what transpired. We don't know if this young lady lied about her age. Ladies, y'all do it. Y'all been doing it since the beginning of the time. Stop capping. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. Plenty of women lie about their age. I still remember high school seeing it ain't even about lying about their age, because it's some sick ass older motherfuckers who deal with young girls anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Me, if everybody knows, Jonathan, the 2 girlfriends I've had in my life were both older than me. You know what I mean? That's just how I get down. I don't really rock with grown women that are 22, 23, all that shit now. Because what the fuck you got to offer me at 22, 23, baby? Me and you can't even, you probably still live with your mom and daddy, baby. We ain't doing that. But I'm gonna just be easy on it because, like I said before, he ain't had his day in court. You know what I mean? And who knows? And a lot of individuals took offense to, ESPN and, places like that haven't basically piled on like they would do a black athlete if the black athlete was in this position. But I kind of feel where ESPN is coming from, because if I'm not mistaken, you can get sued for that shit. Like, you can get sued for prematurely condemning somebody for a crime they didn't commit. You know what I mean? And we don't want to get sued over here at I-70 Podcast, because we don't have enough money anyway for you to, if you sue us, we got some lamps, we can give you some mics, you know what I mean? Couple, podcast scripts or something. We ain't really got much to give, you know what I mean, if you sue me. So I'm gonna get off of that, you know what I mean? Because, the law makes me itch, you know what I mean? Anytime, like, with a courtroom, I break out in hives and shit. So, I'm gonna get off of that, you know what I mean? Let me see, another topic I wanted to bring up. The ex-cop who killed George Floyd them years ago was recently stabbed 24 times in prison. You feel what I'm saying? And, that's what your ass get. Yeah, you thought I was going to say something, you know what I mean, positive. No, that's what your ass get. Yeah, how I feel, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he poked your ass up with some number 2 pencils, didn't it? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I know George Floyd up there, like, no, I ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say that because, he gone, may he rest in peace, you know what I mean? But that particular officer, yeah, he got stabbed 24 times in prison. I wonder why his ass not in protective custody, though. You know what I mean? I wonder, is he trying to be hard, you know what I mean, and be on the motherfucking main line, you know what I mean? Boy, you better get your ass in GP in protective custody, you know what I mean? But, yeah, they poked his ass up. And then they said the dude who poked him up was a former FBI informant who did it. Oh, yeah, it's all over the place. Law enforcement stabbing law enforcement. Ain't that some shit in prison? Ain't that some shit, boy? That's a story for your ass. You can't make that shit up. What else I got? Oh, sports. No, fuck sports. My Colts, we're doing wonderful. Oh, yeah. For everybody who's talking shit about me, all you sports analysts who said we was going to win 3 games this year, huh? You women who I would be on the phone with, and I'm like, I'm going to watch my Colts play. Why you watching them, bitch? That's why. Yeah, we in the playoff picture. So we got a winning record. You know what I mean? For the first time in a minute, we're in the playoff picture, we're in playoff contention. You feel what I'm saying? I know this don't mean nothing to you Chiefs fans because y'all motherfuckers always in the playoffs. I'm talking about to the Chiefs fans who remember how it used to be back in the day. You remember how it was about 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers, y'all fans now. I remember y'all. Yeah, when I came out here for college in 2013, I remember how you Chiefs fans was. Yeah, you motherfuckers weren't talking like that. You know what I mean? But it's about my Colts, the other C's, you know what I mean? And we doing good, man. You know what I mean? We doing good. And see, ladies, when a man teams win on Sunday, that's when you ask for something. Y'all got to pay attention to the signs, man. Y'all be asking for money on a Tuesday. Maybe ask for it on Sunday. Just pay attention to ESPN. If my team win, then you ask for something. You know what I mean? You get your Wi-Fi bills paid after that. You don't get it paid on a Tuesday after a loss. So y'all ladies, y'all don't be reading the signs. You know what I mean? And then for you ladies out there who all of a sudden y'all do parlays, come on, bro. Can we have anything, bro? And now all of a sudden all of the women, now y'all doing parlays now. Now y'all betting. Now y'all doing sports betting. You don't even watch sports like that. I tell you, ladies, what you won't do. I bet you won't do no motherfucking parlays on no WNBA game. How about that? Yeah, don't do it on our sports. Do it on y'all sports. I know it's some soccer, some table tennis, some volleyball, some shit y'all can bet on. Don't do it on our shit. No, let us have it. You know what I mean? Unless you giving your man some. Now we can talk if you gonna do that, baby. Like if you gonna parlay and then buy a nigga a new pair of J's, you well within your right to do so. You know what I mean? Don't let John stop you. Don't let John stop you at all. What else? I ain't missing. Yes, I did. One thing that I'm practicing, and this podcast is my ability to be. It gives me the ability to be transparent, and I guess just let y'all know what's going on in my life. But I have already started my 2024 in a sense where the things that I want to do in 2024, just the habits that I want to have, healthy habits going forward, I've already started doing because I don't want to wait till January 1st to start. I kind of want to already be in my groove come January 1st, but anything that I got going on in life. So I'm taking December very seriously. And I would tell all y'all to do the same. Whatever your plans is for 2024, start doing it now, bro. Like, don't wait. And then number one, because life is short. And like I said before, man, when you go home and you get around your family, it kind of put everything into perspective about life and about what's important. And, it kind of give you that jolt that you need. And, I was kind of going through the motions before I went home, man. But them 2 times I went home, it did something to me. It kind of like, shit. When my dad, like I said, put a fire under my ass, you know what I mean? And that's real. You know what I mean? Going home, seeing my family, getting that love, you know what I mean? Because, having all that love in my heart, I drove back to Kansas City with it, you know what I mean? Feeling good, you know what I mean? It just feel good, bro. It feel good that I'm feeling good. And I hope y'all feeling good too, bro, because that's what all this shit is about. You know what I mean? It's about feeling good, being in a good headspace, and getting better. I just want to get better, bro. I just want to keep getting better in everything in life. Everything. My relationships with people, because I'm an individual who I don't call people much. I don't reach out much. I just kind of be in my own little world, but I've vowed to, start checking in on people. Because life is short, man. We all have dealt with death in our life, you know what I mean? And, you can't get that time back. That's what my homeboy said when we went home for our 10-year reunion. Matter of fact, man, shout out to my motherfucking class of 2013, Parkway North, bro. We did that, bro. We had like 110 people at our reunion. And I don't know if you motherfuckers go to y'all reunion, and I know y'all don't, but if y'all do, it definitely don't be 110 people there. Definitely not. We had us a time. I had all them white folks drinking Hennessy. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I had a line of motherfucking Hennessy. Boy, shout out to my dog, boss man Randy. You know what I mean? He paid for that. You know what I mean? Just a line of Hennessy. I had all them white folks drinking Hennessy. My dog, Zach Hacker, he was like, and I've been knowing Zach since kindergarten. Zach go, John, man, what is it about Hennessy that make black people drink it? He was like, because as a white dude, I've never wanted no Hennessy. I've never, drank it. He drank it that night. And I told him, this is what I told him. And this is for anybody who don't drink Hennessy. Hennessy brings out who you truly are. You understand what I'm saying? And they do it quick. That's why I like Hennessy. Y'all be babysitting, drinking shit that you need 6-8 shots to get you rolling. I don't drink like that because I'm not really a drinker unless you get me out. I like to get to it. I like to be in my zone. That's what I call it when I'm drunk. You know what I mean? I call it being in my zone because I truly am. The person who I truly am is finna come out off the Hennessy. And I'm fine with that because I'm a good person. I like to think. You know what I mean? When I'm drinking that Hennessy, I like to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ask my big girls. I flirt with all the big girls at the bar. And let me tell you something, man. You know what? I'm going to say that. Anyway, I flirt with all the big girls at the bar. I talk to everybody. You know what I mean? I start dancing. But I'm not no like Chris Brown. You know what I mean? This is one thing I like to explain to this young lady I was talking to. She was like, how do you dance? I was like, I don't really dance. I just do a gangster 2-step. And furthermore, you would never catch me off beat in the club. So my dance style is just me being on beat. Whatever I may do is going to be on beat. You know what I mean? It's going to be with rhythm. You know what I mean? Because, us black people, we born with that. You know what I mean? Hey, well, I gotta give my brown people some love too. Y'all got rhythm too. It's just a different time. Y'all rhythm fast though. Like y'all dance real fast and on rhythm. Black people, we real suave and smooth, with our shit. But it's all rhythm nonetheless. Sorry, white people. You know what I mean? I don't think y'all born with the shit. Somebody tried to say y'all was, and it's like, let's not do that. You know what I mean? Because I never forget, I had to ask one of my white friends, hey, bro, when y'all, as Caucasians, when y'all dance, are y'all dancing to the words or the beat? And I think that's the difference between brown people and, you know, our lighter complexion compadres is that we grew to the beat. You know what I mean? When it, you know what I mean? White folks, y'all just be, you know what I mean? Like, the beat will just be do. Y'all and that motherfucker just, you know, yeah, but y'all be feeling yourself, man. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody have fun like white people when they drink. You know what I'm saying? You gotta party with white people at least once a year. You can't party with them all year. Once a year, man, you gotta go kick it with your white friends and party, man, because you gonna have a grand time. You ain't gonna pay for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I got it. Like, you know, you're not gonna pay for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna have a good time. You gonna get home safe. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna feed you. They gonna introduce you to some people you need to be introduced to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, party with your friends, man, because it's all about cohesiveness. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? What the hell else? No, I ain't miss shit, did I? You know what I'm saying, y'all? No, I didn't. I ain't miss shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I say this though, y'all. I want to, because I alluded to it earlier, but I want to say this again by itself, because I think I was talking about some other shit while I was talking about it. But just I hope everybody is striving for whatever you want in life. You know what I mean? Like, and this real shit. I hope everybody is truly chasing what they want and not settling, bro. You know, I don't believe in settling. You know what I mean? I feel where the ladies be coming from when they talk about settling, man. I don't believe in settling. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, man, we get one crack at this shit. You know what I mean? Unfortunately for me, bro, I live by a cemetery. My apartment complex, I got to pass the cemetery to get onto I-35, but me passing by the cemetery always puts everything into perspective for me, especially today, because I mean it was a couple of funerals over there. You know what I mean? You see everybody lined up, and you know that's all our destination, bro. We all gonna end up there. You know what I mean? So why bullshit? Why wait? Why not go for what you want to do? You know what I mean? And you know, Jonathan tell you till he blue in the face, man. Just do it, bro. Fuck the support. Just do it, bro. The support gonna come, bro. And when I don't need none of my friends or family to support me at this point. I don't put my they don't validate me. I used to believe they did. But I have fans from all over, following from all over the world, all over the country at this point. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my people, you know, in different places. Fucking with the boy. Just do it, bro, because you'll feel better, man. Like, I feel great, bro, that I get up and come do this podcast, bro. And like I said before, I don't give a fuck about the views, man. Just do it, man. If you got that brand you want to do it. You got that EP, that song you want to put out, do it. You want to do poetry, you want to do art, you want to play the piano, whatever, bro. Just do it, because we get one life to live, bro. And fuck getting old and having regrets, bro. That's just where I'm at. You know what I mean? Fuck getting old and having regrets. Whatever I want to do, that's what 2024 is for me, man. It's truly getting out of my comfort zone and doing everything that I ever thought about doing. And if it don't work, hell, I can always say, hey, I did the shit. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be a regret, you know what I mean? Just do it, because you may be the shit at it. You know, listen, I didn't play, y'all know the story by now. I ain't planning on doing this podcast shit. But now I thank God I did it. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad. My bad. Me was trying to get me off guard. I fucked it up. Y'all know I ain't used to cameras, bro. Like, but yeah, man, like, whatever you gonna do in life, man, just do it, bro. And I promise you, you will be so happy with yourself afterwards, because you'll realize you're doing something for you. And this podcast, I do this for me. You know what I mean? And I pray that all y'all doing something for y'all as well, bro, because that's what validates you. You doing something that you truly enjoy to do for your pure enjoyment. You know what I mean? Fuck doing something for everybody else. And then, really, because now we older. I always say we, because I be trying to talk to the individuals who are around my age group, but, we grown now. And most of us don't give a fuck about what nobody think no way now at this age. So use that same energy that you don't give a fuck what people think and start that brand, start that business, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to say it again. We get one life to live, bro. I don't want to have no regrets, bro. So like this upcoming year, bro, y'all finna see so much shit from Jonathan, bro, I'm finna just start doing everything. You know what I mean? Voiceover videos to, I'm gonna finally go do stand up. I will not tell none of y'all when I go do it. Cause I'm gonna wait till I get a little good before I start inviting everybody. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, pop out. I'm gonna do all that shit this upcoming year. I'm gonna start creating content and things like that. You know what I'm saying? My big dog, he's on the back. He let me know, you know what I mean? You gotta become a star in your own right. You know what I mean? Outside of I-70. And, that ain't gonna do nothing but grow the platform. So that's what, this upcoming year is, man. It's just me trying to level up, get better, grow, I-70 grow, nspn grow, my own personal page and everything, bro. So everything is, finna happen. I'm super excited about this upcoming year. I'm happy I'm going into the new year relationship free. No, none of you motherfuckers is gonna get me before the new year start. No, I will start the new year a single man, and we're gonna try the relationship because I want a relationship, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Let me say this because this would be a good clip if I clip this shit up. I've worked on myself enough where I'm ready for a relationship now, and to me that's maturing as an adult. Working on yourself, healing, whatever you want to call it, to where you ready to be in a relationship. To where okay, because in my previous relationship, it was brother and ladies and sisters. It was a mountain of things I could have did better, to make the situation better. But like I said before, I've healed, bro. I've worked on myself. And I feel like as men, bro, you need to be dumped. I'm gonna say that, bro. As men need to be dumped. Like you need that shit. Like you need to feel that hurt because once you pick yourself back up, it's kind of like, all right. You needed to know that the world ain't fair. You needed to know that being a good man ain't gonna cut it, motherfucker. And you need to know what them old folks say, no romance without finance. That shit real, bro. That's just where I'm at in life. I don't want to deal with no woman till my paper right. You know what I mean? And that's just where I'm at. I don't want to lock in with no woman until, I can take care of her. She, and this, that, and the third. Because that's just what I saw growing up. You know what I mean? Shout out to my mom and daddy, man. They still going strong. My mama birthday coming up. Girl, yes, mom, I put some money aside for you. Yes. I did it. I put some money aside for you, baby. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say that. You know what I mean? I know, y'all know how I get. Y'all know I be jumping all over the motherfucking place. And I'm going to tell y'all what. I'm mad that my time is almost up. You know what I mean? Y'all can tell that I miss y'all because my black ass ain't stopped talking since I sat down. Since me and said rolling, I ain't stopped talking yet. You know what I mean? Y'all see I ain't smoking a cigar today because that shit be making my mouth dry when I'm trying to talk to y'all and shit. Yeah, I know I got big lips and shit, and I keep licking them and all this other shit, bro. So shout out to all the girls who like men with big lips. You know what I mean? They work. Yeah, man. Now look, how we doing on time, baby? We'll be at 50? 52. I guess I'll leave y'all alone for the week. You know what I mean? End season 3 off right. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna end it. Hold on, let me make because I want to do this shit right, man. I want to leave y'all with, I want to do this right. This show has been what I needed, man. I've been missing my podcast, bro. Hell, I'd have had me a sit. I know her ass sore sitting on that that hard ass stool, but I'd have had her all day, just with the excitement and the feeling that I felt walking back in here, bro, to shoot the podcast, bro. It was good, man. I may buy a young lady something to eat tonight. I feel so good. I don't know, because you women don't deserve me, bro. Y'all be tripping on the board. You know what I mean? Y'all be choosing all these other lame ass niggas passing right over John. But it's cool. Stay away. Because I don't need y'all right now. You know what I mean? I need to be free as a bird, like that Lyd Skinner song. Free as a bird. Yeah, that's my joint. That's one of my favorite white songs. Oh, yeah, I'm cultured. I went to school, K through 12 white people, man. I know y'all music, you know what I'm saying? We locked in, baby. Oh, man, and furthermore, make sure y'all following the boy. Follow my personal Instagram, JLittle5512. That's where you can reach the boy. Make sure you follow I-70 Podcast. And then after you're done doing that, don't stop. Go on over to No Solutions. And follow all the podcasts that's on the team, you know what I mean? Because we got some big things coming. We putting belt to ass in 2024. I'm gonna tell you that now. Oh, 2024, I'm taking my belt off. I done had my belt on this whole time. Now I'm putting belt to ass 2024. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm coming back stronger than ever. You know what I mean? I'm finna turn 30 next year. I'm finna turn 30 next year. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? And I feel good. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a very important year for me. You know what I mean? Like, it is, and I'm excited. In the season 4, so we're gonna take us a little break. Goddamn, we're gonna figure some shit out. You know what I mean? Me and my dog, we're gonna chop it up because we got some new things that we want to do. We want to get better. We want to make the podcast better, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna chop it up with my dog next week. Remember. Tap in, giving away tickets to the Chiefs versus Raiders game on Christmas. You know what I mean? You can open the presents for the kids and then sneak out. Oh, me and you, I always think you're going to say something to me. When your head do this, I would think you're going to say something. I'm sorry. But make sure y'all tap in, man. We're giving away tickets. And did I miss anything? Let me see. I ain't miss nothing. No, I ain't miss nothing. Man, let me tell y'all something. John don't compete with nobody. But to my competitors, I've been watching. I'm not impressed. You feel what I'm saying? You may not be impressed with mine. Let's get together. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure it out. Oh, and then furthermore, man, all the podcasts in KC, man, tap in, bro. I really want to do a run, bro. I want to be the guest, man. I'm tired of talking to everybody all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on somebody else's show because I want to say some shit that I can't say on here. You know what I mean? Had them have to worry about it. I'm just playing, y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing on your podcast, bro, because I'm trying to win too. But I really want to go on a podcast run in the city, man. But like my dog said, he said when he was on, man, y'all don't be hitting us back, man. We be DMing y'all, trying to get on y'all platform. Y'all shit ain't better than ours anyway. Y'all never hit us back, man. We just trying to connect. We trying to, because it's gonna be a win-win. You gonna come on my platform, I'm gonna come on yours, vice versa. You gonna get my fans, I'm gonna get your fans, and we need that. Let's stop gatekeeping, man. Before John get mad and I make everybody my competitor, because nobody needs that. I'm a shit talker. Don't nobody need to be on John competitive side, because you ain't gonna out talk me. But my mouth slick as a motherfucking bottle of baby oil. Goddamn me, I really do this, man. I really should be a rapper. Ain't nobody let me come to the studio. Eastside, what's up, bro? Yeah, we wrapping it up, bro. Yeah, Eastside coming in and shit. You know what I mean? We wrapping it up. He doing his little trot he do. All right, y'all, look. Thank y'all for sitting in for another episode. Stay tuned for the big things we got coming up. Once again, make sure to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Yeah, man, and then tap in with your boy, man. I love y'all. I miss y'all, bro. This podcast has become a staple in my life, bro. And I really appreciate all the supporters that's been supporting me and supporting the team throughout this tenure, because we almost at a year. Now, like I said before, when we hit a year, I'm bringing some BBW strippers in. Oh, we're going to turn it up. It's going to be a BBW stripper bowl out there, bitch. We throwing McDonald's fries, chicken nuggets, food stamp cards. We in this bitch doing it big. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask Mike to sanction that. You know what I mean? We might have to take that down to where Mike at? He over there. We might have to take that event down to the VIP room, though. It may be a little sweaty up in here, having all my big girls in here throwing all that. All right, y'all, we're going to get up out of here, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. We out.